Hi guys, in the last video, if you remember or watched it, we had Star Wars mystery eggs and we got these pieces of crap. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to see, that's a bit better. But yeah, upside down badges, pretty crappy quality. I mean, that one's okay, but this one is a case of it's a disappointment. So if you had kids who had these two things, then you know, you'd have a bit of a problem, wouldn't you? You'd have kids fighting, bloodshed, all that stuff. But yeah, anyway, this video, if you've noticed the title, we've got Kinder Surprise. Now, I used to get these as a kid loads of times because they were just great. The toys were great, everything was great about them. Now, I'm pretty sure these are illegal in some countries because I think they've got a thing about having things inside chocolate or something that's like not edible. It's some thing, but I don't think people in America are actually allowed these. Obviously, I think you can obviously buy and then send people these things, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to actually purchase these in America, which is a bit of a shame, you know, unless they've changed it recently. But that's a bit of a shame because these are pretty good. You know, you always seem to get pretty okay quality stuff in them. It's more downhill than before, but when I was younger, these used to contain proper brilliant characters that were like, I think there was a set of sharks and there was a set of other things that were just, they were pretty good. I think, you know, I have had these in the past couple of years, but they've always been rubbish, to be honest. They've been, you know, and the only reason I ever really bought them was because of the chocolate, because I loved the chocolate on them. But you can now buy the chocolate as a chocolate bar, which is much more better. But yeah, let's get opening. They seem to have changed the outside of the packaging as well, so it's a bit easier to open, which doesn't surprise me. But so here's the egg. Now, if you put it open and you get two sorts of chocolate. You get the I'm pretty sure that's like a milky sort of chocolate. But actually, when I was younger, these, as you can see, they're much more easily open. But when I was younger, these were actually two separate components, a bit like the eggs like these, if you've noticed. But they were like, you know, they were a bit like the eggs, but obviously they've changed it, better quality and stuff. But I think they've put, a lot of the time, they put equality into these things instead of the actual toys. Oh, I don't know what we've got, but I think I might actually know what this one is. So you always get like a little sheet with instructions or what they are, and oh, we've got some like Arctic animals, and pretty sure this is the seal. That's actually pretty cute. That is actually pretty cute. I've got all chocolate on my fingers. Oh, and it gives you a background thing like on them, like, you know, sort of a bit of a, you know, a bit more of a stuff on them to say what their weight is, you know, what they would probably look like. But that's actually pretty good. There's apparently a thing for the computer there, so I don't know. But that is, it's hollow out inside, but that is pretty cute. I'll just see if I can get a better thing on this. Yeah, my camera's really rubbish with focusing. It doesn't autofocus, I have to focus it. But yeah, that is pretty cute, I would say, and I'm happy with that one. I'm pretty happy with that one, yep. I've got another one. I won't eat the chocolate just yet because obviously I've only just woken up, so I've only just brushed my teeth. So yeah, not a good idea to eat chocolate when you've just brushed your teeth. Plus, I'm not a big chocolate fan anymore. I used to be, but now I'm not. I'm a bit of bit averse to chocolate, to be honest. So at least they open up much more easier. Before they didn't, but that could be because it is sweltering and the chocolate's like melting onto my hands, which is pretty much, yeah, it's melting onto my hands. Sorry if things are a bit out of frame. I'm still learning with this stuff. Oh, we've got something different. I think this is a game, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay. I reckon this is a game. I preferred the toys when I was younger, but this is actually pretty decent. Oh, I see. So you've got like, you have the green and the red thing, and you stick the characters on it, and they must, you know, flip about and stuff, and I think you must battle them together, maybe. But yeah, just put the things on. This is a bit different to what I always remembered used to being. You know, I used to remember the little character toys, which I preferred, but that's because I was big question, how is a little kid supposed to do this? Because even I'm having trouble with it. So yeah, and they don't seem to stick very well, unless I'm doing it wrong, but I don't think I am sticking it on wrong. But yeah, I don't think I'm sticking these on wrong, but they just don't appear to actually fit. Oh, they do, ish. It's just a bit fiddly and a bit, because it's cardboard, it's, thing, I can't see a kid being very, gentle with these, to be honest, and I can't see a kid waiting about for his mum or dad to stick them on, you know, so I don't think these are a good idea for little kids, to be honest, because they're not, just move this out of the way. That's a bit better, I've got a bit more room, though I'm hoping no chocolate gets on my bed. Right, so yeah, it's pretty much just where I thought it was. You stick the characters on and 12 of them? Maybe it's like this, if the longer the one that stays twirling the longest is the winner. But for some reason he's got 4 and he's only got 3, so it's a bit, I don't know what that means then. It's so fiddly to stick these in, and the cardboard is constantly just moving about and just looking like it's about to, you know, break and stuff, because I think I have actually just, you know, broken a couple of these things already. They're just very fiddly, and I wouldn't recommend this for kids. This one would be for like them. I'd recommend this for like maybe a kid who was like past the age of 8, but for the people who actually buy this thing, so you've got like a little thing that swirls, and obviously I can't do it on this desk because, you know, it's a bit, yeah, it's, I'm guessing you have to both do it at the same time, and whichever one stays up the longest is the one that wins, maybe, or it's the wrong thing. I'm not too sure what you're supposed to do with this. Honestly, I'm not. It's so confusing. It doesn't actually say what you do unless it's... So, go move, what the hell? Maybe you have to look it up online, the rules and stuff, but this doesn't really explain what to do. This just sort of goes on about, you know, just says to spin them, but I don't quite understand the concept of it. Like, are you supposed to spin them out of a certain ring, or are you supposed to spin them and whichever one lasts the spinny longest, then that's the winner? Or is it a case of you're supposed to batter each other because there are like little hammers on one side and there's a character on the other? and on this one you've got a shield, but then you've got this wolf thing. So I don't know, I honestly don't. Someone might have to explain that one to me, because I'm absolutely mind-boggled. Oops, sorry, my hand's in the way. I'm absolutely mind-boggled with them two. I'm pretty happy with the seal, you know. I like the seal. He'll probably go on my shelf because he's cute. But these things haven't the foggiest. And if someone's got an idea, please tell me, because I feel a bit dumb now because I can't figure out this kid's toy that has no instructions to it whatsoever. And I'm guessing, was I missing the instructions to it? Because the only other thing in there was the little, you know, the little whatchamacallit rules, like, don't stick this in mouth. Pretty obvious, you know. Warning, read and keep. Toy not suitable for children to 3 years. Small parts may be swallowed or inhaled. Well, if a kid can bloody inhale that, what is it, a dust particle? No. You know. But, it wouldn't really matter if they ate the cardboard a bit, because that would just, you know, dissolve in their stomach. But I suppose yes, the plastic bit would actually cause a problem. But, yeah, I don't understand at all. And if you're supposed to keep pulling the cards in and putting them in and out, it's gonna break. And I mean, even Nancy was one that's like a bit rubbish and stuff because it didn't go in right. So these things are absolutely, these ones, stupid. Okay, it looks like they're either trying to get off the thing of Beyblade, or they're just trying to, you know, thing. The seal, on the other hand, great. Like the seal, you know. If I had another one of them, I'd be happy. The whatever these are, I may just lob them out the window. Maybe, probably just lob them out the window because they're a load of crap. But honestly, I don't understand their concept. If someone can actually tell me the concept of these things, please do. But yeah, I won't. Obviously, I wouldn't. If I had two kids and one got that and one got that, it would be a bit, you know, it'd be bloodshed. They'd want the seal. Yeah. So what you pay, I suppose, you get their cheap toys that obviously are not supposed to last. You know, they're only supposed to be for what, 2 seconds, if that. But yeah, I'd say, you know, Kinder has gone down in thing, because before they did used to have a lot better quality toys, I would say. But they were a lot better, the toys I found a lot younger, you know, when I was younger. I still know where a few of them are. But yeah, the toys were a lot better. They were like really hard plastic stuff that were, you know, that you could keep even in older years. So, you know, they were enjoyment to get. These, now you're just getting sort of puzzle pieces to stick together, or you're even just getting puzzles. I mean, how upsetting is that, to get the puzzle pieces? I'm so glad I didn't get puzzles, but every kid that gets the puzzle one is just cries their eyes out, because it's like the puzzles never fit together properly anyway. So Kinder Surprise, I'd say get your quality better, or at least add instructions for this thing, that in case there isn't a family who have, you know, they might not have things. But I mean, I think that's supposed to be instructions there, but I think that's just saying you can add the things and then swap them round. But like I say, if you've got to turn them round, you're going to keep pulling them in and out, and it's going to break them. And it's just going to break them, and it's just going to be a case of the kids aren't going to be happy with this toy after 2 seconds. But there are other ones to this, but again, I don't quite understand. I don't know if maybe they're supposed to be part of the team, and this is the defender, this is the attacker, and you're supposed to have both, and you're supposed to have another set, to fight with. Because if that's the case, well, that's just a bunch of rubbish, because then you need kids who've got another set of these, which, you know, with it being a surprise toy, you don't know what you're going to get. I got that, right, and then, from the same tray, from the same slot, sort of thing, you know, the same part of it. So, what, if I'd had one from one tray and one from the other, I might have got two of them. But if that's the case, if you need more than one of these, if you need more than one set of these to play this game, it's rubbish. You can't play it. So basically, it ended up just being a very pretty spinny toy. But yeah. Oh well. Disappointed with the. I'm sort of disappointed. You know, I've talked myself into disappointment really from the sound of it. But I do like. If I had more of these toys, I'd be quite happy, you know, because these ones are pretty decent. Quality-wise, they're not the best. The plastic is a bit flimsy and rubbish, but they are a nice toy that you could just stick up on your shelf if you had, a shelf of things. And kids can play with that kind of thing, you know, if they're into animals, they can play with that. So yeah, I will hope to do some more surprise stuff, but at the moment, like I said, I might go to London and go get some proper different stuff, like stuff you probably wouldn't get in England and stuff. Well, you know, because they have a lot of imported stuff that isn't as dear as on the internet. But yeah, so I hope to see. So if you guys can see the next video. Not sure what there's going to be yet. Maybe it might be some crochet videos finally, because I need to get some out.